Alright, everybody. Today, the topic is working out. So, I don't know, not a whole lot to do with motorcycles, but I'm on a motorcycle. So, the reason for working out is, which everybody that rides a motorcycle or at least a sports bike, you know that you got to have some good core muscles, or which your abs, your back, your legs. You know, you're pinching the tank so you keep your wrists loose, keep weight off of your wrists. I love this corner. It's just a nice, long, smooth corner. Anyway, so kind of my story on working out is I worked out for like 25 years or so. I had a pretty bad car wreck 5 years ago, and it really messed up my shoulder. My left shoulder, had to have 2 surgeries on it, ripped my rotator cuff completely in 2, tore my labrum right off of the bone, and ever since then I've been slowly trying to recover from it and trying to do some working out. And it's been kind of going super slow. Like I said, the car wreck was 5 years ago. I'll throw a picture up somewhere around here maybe. And you can see what I used to look like before the car wreck. And I was benching 400 pounds, I was deadlifting 555, squatting about 480, and yeah, I was pretty dang big. Can't say I was in the best shape of my life, because I was just bulking up, trying to get huge at that time. I think I was probably in better shape when I was like 220, and now I'm like 185 and working out. So for my workouts, like years ago, I would do 5, it's 5 split or something like that. Was it 5 or 6? Well, let me just go through it. So my workout for Monday was chest. Chest, I would do flat bench, incline, decline, dips, and pec deck or flies, one or the other. And then on Tuesday I would do biceps, and I done 5 different exercises for my biceps. Wednesday I would do triceps, and it was just triceps, so I was killing my biceps and my triceps doing all those exercises. So anyway, so my triceps was Wednesday, then Thursday was back, done deadlifts and seated rows, pull downs, everything, all the exercises. Friday I done shoulders, and Saturday I done legs, and then Sunday, which was my off day, I would work abs. I worked out for like 2.5 to 3 hours a day. I was like 17, 18, and I was freaking hardcore, and I stuck with that regimen for the first 10 years and had some really great gains from it. Then I switched it up. I done like a split where I worked everything twice a week. Then like chest and tries Monday, back and bis on Tuesday, shoulders and legs on Wednesday, and then start over again on Thursday with chest and tries, then back and bis, and so forth. So anyway, I've done that for a long time, and I ended up getting into that car wreck, which really threw me off. Got me to where I couldn't work out at all. The doctors were telling me I could work out, and I tried, and my shoulder was still bothering me. So then I had to go through another surgery, which really sucked, because it freaking, if you ever had shoulder surgery, it sucks. So with my working out, I have started back working out again, because I've started the last 5 years. I've started several times, and it hasn't gone well. So this time I'm pretty good. I feel pretty good of how it's going. I got 190 for 2 reps on the flat bench, and I've really messed my routine way up. So I've just been doing like flat bench to try to strengthen my shoulder up some, and been slacking on everything else. I did do some seated rows and pull downs a little bit here and there. My shoulder kind of bothers me a little bit when I do that, but it's not terrible. So this is what we call Snake Road in Ponca City, and I am not a racetrack driver, and there is some gravel in this area, and there are a lot of really sharp turns in here, but no way to get better at them if you don't ride them. Oh, there's a car coming, and I don't know if you can tell with the camera, but you can see some loose gravel on the edge of the road, so that's what makes me a little weary. Oh, and then I'm get behind a really slow. Oh, okay, he's gonna pull over. Well, that was nice of him. As long as I don't lay it down right here. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of loose gravel on the sides. Anyway, so I'm still trying with my workouts, trying to see how my shoulder is gonna hold up. And 190 for 2 reps was really good. I tried 205 the other day for a single rep, and I didn't get it. So, but my son was there, so he lifted it off of me, and that little turd, he's getting pretty stout. Well, these are kind of cool corners. I kind of like it through here. So this is the first time I've rode my motorcycle through here. I mean, I've driven through here in the car just to see how it would be on the bike, and it's not too bad. I kind of like riding through here, as long as I stay away from the edges where the gravel is. Take a little more getting used to riding these twisties and trying to lean over more. I have no clue what I was talking about now. I'm just enjoying these little corners here. Oh, yep, definitely want to stay away from that. So where I was going with all of this, I have no idea, but it was a good topic to talk about, working out. So very passionate about working out. When you see my picture, you can see how dedicated I was before my car wreck, and I'd like to be able to get back to that, except for the fact that I had no kids when I was working out for like 2.5 to 3 hours a day, so it wasn't a big deal. I didn't have a whole lot to do. I mean, I'd go ride my motorcycle and ride up to the gym, work out, come back, maybe grab the bass boat, go fishing for a little bit if I had time. Depending on if it was the day I had to work or not. How about that? That corner kind of... I did not see that corner. And another car. Definitely don't want to get too cocky around these corners. Eventually I'll get better at going through them. Just need practice. Practice makes perfect. I'll have to ride them like once a day or something and go through there, see if I can get better. Anyway, so back to my working out. I used to eat 7,000 calories every day. That's right, 7,000 calories. That was a lot of food. I would go into cutting phases where I would get back down to like maybe like 190 or something, where I looked really skinny with my clothes on, but I was super ripped with, you know, I'd lose all my muscle, lose all my weight, all my fat, and I'd feel great. But a lot of times whenever I would cut, I would just kind of cut down to about 220, and because 220 felt pretty good, and I got up to 262 pounds. So 262 pounds is a lot of weight for my body, and I always got real bad shin splints because I'd run on the treadmill and do my cardio, and it just really would get to me the heavier I got and make me more lethargic. Just didn't have the energy. So I'd cut down to like 220, and I feel phenomenal then. That's probably the best shape I was in whenever I was about 220. But sometimes I would cut even further, just because I did not want to eat the 7,000 calories, and also because I enjoyed having the money that I was spending on 7,000 calories. And that's kind of my situation now. You know, I'm 185. I don't have the money to be spending on a ton of food and protein shakes and everything. So of course I spent the money on this bike, but that could have got me pretty big. Then I wouldn't have the bike. Anyway, priorities, you know. But I really do enjoy working out, enjoy being in shape. I will never get back to benching 400 pounds, deadlifting 555 pounds, squatting 480. That will never happen. And it's not that I could not do it at 45 years old. I'm saying it would be extremely difficult to get back to that. You know, I think I was lifting that well, when I was late 30s, 40. So I don't see you getting back to doing that. It took me, like I said, like 20 some years to get to that point, and I don't plan on killing my body anymore like that. So I work out to try to build up some strength to help me grip the tank, help my back, you know, on riding the bike, which it doesn't bother me at all, which I'm surprised. I'm glad, because a lot of people complain about riding the sports bikes. So, but heck, it doesn't bother me at all. My back doesn't hurt or anything. And maybe because I work out. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm sure that helps. But other than that, I just plan to work out to stay in shape and be able to keep up with my kids and eventually grandkids. You know, I've got one son that's 25 years old, and he eventually, you know, will more than likely have some kids, so I'll have grandkids running around the house, and I'm gonna have to try to keep up with those little turds. But I mean, that's my story about working out. I used to love it, still love it, still enjoy it. Just with my shoulder, I can't do as much, and I definitely can't afford to eat as much as I used to eat. So, but if I make any video posts or any video shorts or something of me working out, that's just part of me. It's part of what I do, and not just to stay in shape for riding the sports bike, but just to stay in shape in general and try to stay, you know, healthy, so that I'm around to see my grandkids. And whoa! Holy mackerel! Right on the power wheelie. That was awesome. That was the first time I've ever done that. Woo! All right. Anyway, that was awesome. Okay, I think I'm done. Thanks for listening and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time.